Hi, first of all, thank you a lot for coming to this website and watching this video. My name is Sarah. I am a web agency owner, and me and my team work with different type of client. And recently, we have worked with two forensic document examiner, and that's totally why I wanted to create this video. What's happened is when we start to work with them, and now we can see like there is a lot of progress in terms of traffic, in terms of conversion. And what I wanted to do is make a very quick video about like the mistakes that most of forensic document examiner are doing on their own website, and how they can correct it and improve it in order to have like more leads, basically. So during I think like this 10 minutes video, maybe 15, we're gonna through all the mistakes that I can see, like the main one, and then I will show you like a website that I did for Meredith, which is a forensic document examiner from USA, and you can see like with a real example the before and the after. So okay, let's go. So the first of mistake that you can do on your website is having like technical issue, simply because it doesn't look good and your visitor can be very frustrated. So this could be like bugs, can be like a broken link, or simply that your mobile is not friendly. So here my advice is to be sure and maybe share your website URL to some friend and everything, and be sure that all the links that you have on your website is not leading to 404 pages, and like the user experience is very smooth. Also, sometimes it's forgotten because we create our website on our computer, but it's very important to test it on the mobile and on the tablet also. Today, like mobile for sure is like more than 50% of the traffic, and if you don't optimize your website for the mobile, you can be also penalized on Google point of view. So in terms of search engine optimization, if Google cannot see that you have like a proper and clean mobile version of your website, it can say, okay, this website is not modern. Maybe we put it into like third page or fourth page. So that's the first thing. Like make sure that technically you are on point. The second point is you didn't write enough content to provide all the information that your lead or target or market need. So for that, you need to be sure that the navigation is very good and give all the information. For that, for you need to describe, for example, all the services that you provide. Maybe you can give some example. Maybe you can give also the price. Maybe also people wants to know about you, about your client, and so on and so on. So you need really to think about your target market, the people you used to work with, and understand what is very important for them, so you add it on your website. And for this, my tips is to be careful about the homepage, especially because for sure there is a big chance that your visitor will land on your homepage, and the main information needs to be here. So in a one glance, they are able to see, okay, what are you provide as an information, as a services, who are you, and so on and so on. And like on the home page, you create it, and maybe you will have like some paragraph about you, and then you have a little button just below say, if you want to know about me, just click here, and then you have like a page that give all the information. So yes, my advice is to be sure to give all information to your target market. Maybe you need to make some research about it, and to provide all this information just a little bit, at least on the home page. So if they scroll a little bit, they know what you do and who you are, and they can contact you. The third one is like the about me page and your resume. What I understood with forensic document examiner is, first, the resume is very important. What you did in your career, your education, your degree, your university, your past experience, what kind of organization you have been involved, and so on. This is something that is very important. And instead of having like your resume on a PDF or something like this, you can have like very nice and well done on your page. So my advice here is like to take time to create a very nice page for your resume and about me. About me is very important too, because It's not just about the services, it's also about the personality of the person you are working with. And I think it's important to take a bit of time to create this about me page and to showcase, of course, your qualification, but also a little bit also, of your personality and what is important for you and your value, for example. The fourth one is very important. It's your testimonial. So it's like the key asset to have on your website. You will ask for written testimonial, but if you can have like video testimonial, it's even more powerful. So what I would suggest is testimonial. If it's not on all pages, at least on the first one, like on the home page, is very, very important. To get a testimonial is you can ask them at the end of the services that you provide, at the end of the mission. But what you can also do is guiding your client through some question. So you can say, hey, can you give me some testimonial? You can do it by video, would be better, or you can do by written. But if you want some inspiration, here are some questions. Maybe you can describe how is it to work with me? Is it easy? Is the communication was good, and so on and so on. Or you can say, what did you like the most into our collaboration? So yes, you can already like guide your client to give you a testimonial that is fit, provide a lot of value. You can also say like, how was it to what transformation I bring, like what big result I bring into the mission that you give to me. The fifth one is not having a study case or past work, or not even showing the client logo. So again, this is about trust and credibility. So people will approve and will enjoy and will give you more trust if you say like you work with this type of police department or this company or so on and so on. So that's something I would suggest to, and then just a logo to put it on the home page, and maybe like have a wall dedicated section on your website for study case. The sixth one is the about SEO. Like I mentioned it a little bit before, but what you want is people to be able to find you on Google. So when they write like forensic document examiner plus your city, you expect to be on the top basically. So for that, you need to be sure that your website is Google optimized, like Google friendly. And for that, there is like different technique. I would suggest to write on YouTube something like optimize your website for Google and so on and so on. You will understand that you need to make a keyword research. You need to place the keyword that you want to be the first one on different places on your website. It's a little bit technical, but if you are working like with WordPress, it's something that is manageable if you want to spend time on it, of course. So make sure that this is done, because you will improve. That's most of website I've seen of about forensic document examiner didn't spend a lot of time on it, but it can really improve your traffic for 20% or something like that, and it's not so much time. So yeah, that's very big tips in order to bring traffic. Make sure that your website is technically and the content point of view optimized for Google. And if it's not done, add your Google Analytics on it, so you can track the traffic and how many people come to your website per month or per day. The seventh one is a call to action. So for that, you have like different style. You can, of course, ask for just send me a message. This is the most common. But you can also like put a calendar module, so people can book with you directly, like 20 minutes. 20-minute free consultation with you. It can be also on the bottom right, some WhatsApp, or when you click, you can directly be in contact with a person, or you can just make like a little phone. So when you click on it, you will be able to make a call directly. So yes, you need to have the call to action very, very visible, very easy to reach. And for that, don't forget also to put like some button, like I want my free consultation now, a bit everywhere on your website. The eighth Point is about again your personality. So most of time we work also with people more than like consultant and so on. Like personality is a very big deal. This is what makes the difference between you and your competitors most of time. So my suggestion here is to make sure that your website has got picture of you. I see so many time of forensic document examiner picture of stock image, random paper and stuff, but just show yourself in action, like show yourself in your office or in your team. People needs to see with who they're gonna work with. So here I would say really go for it. Take a photo shoot and have a like a portrait and you working in different situations. I will show you an example just after. This is quite, I think, very important. And it's going a little bit with the previous one, but your branding like of professionalism. That's something I can see a lot. First, like when you need to take time on the branding. You need to think about the color, the font you're gonna use, the style of picture you want to showcase, because again we are all different. As a consultant you have your own universe, you have your own value, you will attract a certain type of client, and this needs to be formalize into a branding. For example, I am web agency, so I create website and I do branding for people. But if I work into the legal field, the way I will showcase myself on my website or the way I will communicate on social media and so on will be very different if I work with only organic body company, for example, or the sport industry. So you need really to think about that. And you need also to think about what is the most important things for forensic examiner. So from the little I've seen is credibility is very important, professionalism is very important too, and also like maybe you are someone who is either got a warm personality or maybe not, and yeah, that depends, but all of these criteria like needs to be reflected into your professionalism. And of course if your website is done like without a lot of care about design, you will be impacted by that, because like of course working with forensic document examiner is still a budget, and you need to trust this person. So your aim here is to make sure that everything on the website, on the content, on the look or picture or everything drives the client, the person who come to your website to think, okay, I can trust this person, I want to contact her. Now that we have seen this, I will show you what we did on Meredith website, and you can see like the before and after. So when I started to work with Meredith, we had a homepage which was like this. To be honest, it's not so bad because we can see like there is testimonial here. We understand like the key point for her. Like she worked like worldwide. She has got a lot of experience, and we have like this picture on the top. At least there is a picture, so it's not so bad. But after like she worked with me, I proposed her to redesign just only the home page. So I didn't like redo from scratch your website. I keep the same team, the same everything, but I just make some adjustments there and there. And here you can see the difference. So first we have changed the branding. Here we were like on a very bright blue, and we have like not really like branding, to be honest. This is very orange, this is blue, there is no like very big consistency. When you see this one, like we work with like this beige and blue and like this dark blue, so now she has got like very strong branding. You can see here like we add a little pattern also, and this pattern will be found everywhere on her social media or on her ebook, on her newsletter, and so on and so on. Some, yes, like beige, and we also suggest her to have like the same tonality for the picture. You see that she hired like a professional photographer, and the result is very very good in my opinion. Like she appear friendly, professional, accessible. So yeah, like very very good photo shoot, I think. But we provide guidance for that. Like the way we do the branding, we provide guidance. And then you can see like we have a about me page on the top where she will talk about herself and her past experience. And we have at the bottom also like the education, you see. So that's a nice way to display your resume if you want. But if you want to put it in PDF, you still put like a button here where you can say you can download my resume in PDF if it's important for you. And then in order to appear on Google, so we make sure that we have a blog. On the blog, she she write about her industry, of course, but she also write for Google. So, for example, when you can see like this is a keyword forge my signature, so she make a whole article about this. So when someone write forge a signature plus a city, this blog post will show up. Contact is here. Maybe we should have like a calendar, maybe like where you can book a session very quickly. Yes, basically this is what we do for her. And we have very very good results in terms of traffic and in terms of conversion. We did the same job for Sandra. I will show you quickly. This is, for example, the homepage of Sandra long time ago, and we redesigned everything. Like Sandra is a very warm and friendly personality, so we create something like this brown and very clean, very professional. Still, you see testimonial and the homepage. I will show you how it will look like. So we went from this to yes, a picture of her, and then we talk about the services. When you click, of course, you are redirected to the right page. And so, voilà. So this is a big call to action, by the way, very obvious. All right. I hope this video will help you. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me. I do 20 minutes audit on website, so you can drop the URL of your website and I can analyze it if you're interested. And yeah, if you have any question, just contact me on LinkedIn or on my email and I will reply.